Welcome, friends, haters, gentle lovers, and feeders. Join me as we experience together the most bafflingly interesting person on the internet. On today's episode, Amberlynn Reid does basically nothing. Hello, my friends. So, Amberlynn uploaded again, and the video is called I'm Not Okay, which normally I'm just kind of like, whatever, she's always got something to complain about. But right now, I imagine she's not. You know what I mean? Like, she's got, the breakup, which is whatever. But there's also lots of talk about her behavior with minors. And I'm sure that's not helping her mental health. Because when she recorded this video, that was about the time that stuff started kind of taking over Girl World. And so I imagine that was probably not on her 2025 bingo card, is having to deal with allegations of terrible behavior with minors. But I mean, the evidence is there. Snowflake has compiled lots of information when it comes to her just creep behavior. So yeah, she's probably not doing okay, but sorry. Would it suck if she left the internet because of all this? Yeah, kind of. But we all know there's nothing else she can do really. So she's kind of stuck here. If she knew what was good for her, which she doesn't, she would just ignore the reaction channels and just upload her videos like nothing's going on. But we know she can't do that. So anyway, if you'd like to like and subscribe, that would literally be hectic. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is going to be a what I ate today vlog style, weigh-in style. Before I forget to say, today is January 20th. So welcome to a new video. You guys, I genuinely feel so sick right now. I feel so nauseous. It's not even funny. I took my third semaglutide shot yesterday and I am feeling it. I feel awful. And TMI, I also have diarrhea. It's embarrassing, but I really want to be transparent in the semaglutide journey.
Did she really just say, I want to be transparent? Transparency is very important when it comes to bowel movements.
It does not feel good. Like usually I do wake up a little nauseous from the semaglutide, but it goes away, but like it's literally not going away. It is not going away. It is just staying there. Like I have been awake for over an hour and I just feel miserable. So I'm not going to eat yet. When I do eat, I'll show you guys because again, so what I ate today. Also, I want to say one other thing. I am getting messages in my DMs of you guys wearing.
You know what she could do is just not eat for a little while, because I think that's kind of the goal, is to not eat so much. So what I'm picking up from what she just said is I'm nauseous. I feel horrible, but I'm going to force myself to eat. I mean, I get that you need to get some nutrients in your body, but they've got vitamins and all kinds of other things you can do.
Worrying about Twinkie, which I totally understand because so many of you guys love Twinkie. And in a recent vlog, you guys saw her little fatty tumor on the side of her. And I know it looks worrisome because trust me, I'm worried about it too. But this actually started forming back in, I would say, 2018. And it was just very...
I didn't even see that. Leave it to the people that actually care about Twinkie to bring it up and not Amberlynn, right? Like, she knows people are going to see that. Now, I can't believe I missed it because I am a dog person and I don't know how I didn't see that. Okay, so she recorded this supposedly on January 20th. So I was like, which video would that be that Twinkie was in where you could see Twinkie enough to see some kind of growth on her side? So I went back and looked at the last 10 videos and I didn't watch every single one, but I skimmed through them to see any kind of scenes that could have Twinkie in them. And I didn't see it. So I'm not sure what video she's talking about. So if you know what video, where we see Twinkie with a growth, let me know.
Very small. I took her to the vet. I was like, what is this? I even vlogged about it and they said it's a fatty tumor. It is literally nothing to be worried about. And they did warn me it'll probably get bigger and you will get alarmed. You will get worried, but there's nothing they can do about it. It's not cancerous or anything like that. So it is a fatty tumor. It doesn't hurt her, nothing like that. I can sense the worry. I completely understand because even looking at it, I'm like, oh, my poor baby. But the vets have literally said there's nothing they can do about it because it's not harming her or hurting her in any way. But thank you guys so much for reaching out about that. Twinkie deserves all the love and the care in the whole entire world. So I do appreciate that. Anyways, I'm gonna go mope because I don't feel good. And
the messages she got weren't like, hey girl, I noticed something on Twinkie. They were like, bro, take care of your fucking dog.
and I will see you guys whenever I plan on eating. All right, you guys, I'm finally gonna eat something. So in my last video...
Oh, thank goodness. She's gonna eat. I was concerned she was gonna have to skip a meal or something.
Which was yesterday for me, but 2 days ago for you guys. Sorry, my camera keeps falling. Did
she say 2 days ago for you guys? Hold on.
Which was yesterday for me, but 2 days ago for you guys.
Bro, this is 11 days ago. Today's the 31st. She recorded this on the 20th, and she just said this is 2 days ago. Or, yeah, she said that, I guess yesterday was 2 days ago for you guys. Like, you know, you are way behind. So maybe this was before people found out that she'd followed that creepy account by accident and started deleting videos with Libby in it. I wonder what day that was when she deleted those videos. I wonder if that was before or after this. So here in just a little bit, she actually shows a clip from the Instagram live that she did where she is addressing, quote unquote, the reason she followed that creepy account. And so this video is definitely after the allegations started breaking. Because I was going to say, at that moment, her mental health probably did start declining quite a bit.
My camera keeps falling. I made a ground beef.
Only because she's being called out on her behavior. You know, she was really hoping to hide all that as long as possible.
And potato gravy. Gravy is for the lack of a better word. But I have leftovers, so I'm going to put this in the microwave and have that. So it is currently...
slop. I mean, it's just... She calls it beef gravy, for lack of a better word. Toxic waste. Dog food. Let's see, what other words could be better than gravy? Shit. Junk. You know.
In the microwave, but I wanted to show that I'm also having a Dr. Pepper zero sugar cherry. The bowl is hot. The bowl is hot. So I'm just going to mix it all together and make sure it all got nice and hot. Me and my mom are the same way in the sense of we want our food so hot that it like burns our mouth. Honestly, this low key reminds me of like shepherd's pie.
And she's obviously doing this just to show that she didn't eat it all last time, which actually is kind of surprising that she didn't. Or, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the semaglutide is helping a little bit. Who knows?
So good. Okay, so my next meal, I made a bagel. So on my bagel, there is scallion. I also have bacon, some of this rotisserie seasoned chicken, some regular Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's everything that I have on there. And then I just have some Cool Ranch Doritos on the side. So I am obviously feeling quite better. I have been awake for about 6 hours now.
And you know, oh, there we go. Nice. Got her. But you know that as soon as she started feeling better, she was like, yes. Oh, yes, I can eat. Thank God I can eat. You know, that was the only thing she was concerned about, is she really didn't want to feel bad because she wanted to eat. So this meal, for a meal, is really not that bad. You know, it's probably, I mean, I think she uses way too much cream cheese. But, I mean, really, other than that, it's not so bad. You know, it's probably 700 or 800 calories. But, I don't know. I think, I mean, she could do worse, for sure.
That's so good. Scallion literally makes everything taste a million times better. Anyways, I noticed with the semaglutide, like, I don't really have like...
Well, that's what she needs, you know? That's definitely something she should be aiming for, is making everything taste better.
A loss of appetite. I'll wake up, feel nauseous, and that's like the extent of it. And it's just like frustrating because I am taking this medicine to have like a loss of appetite. And if that's not happening, my question is, what is the point of me taking it? I'm not going to give up. I actually messaged the provider yesterday because when you take your third semaglutide shot, you're supposed to message them to get another refill. And he literally asked me, do you want to increase your dose? And I said, yes. So that means week 5, I will be doubling my dose. I am really nervous because...
Doubling? So I don't know how semaglutide works, but that sounds like a lot. But yeah, she's clearly not losing her appetite. She said, what's the point in taking it? Oh, I'm not giving up. I promise I'm not giving up. Yeah, she is. It won't be long.
The sickness I feel in the morning is almost torturous. So it's like, am I just taking this medicine to feel like an hour and a half that I have the flu or food poisoning or something to that extent, and then it's not actually working for the rest of the time? These are things that I have to pay attention to.
I think she feels like shit because she's eating so much. You know, I think that's kind of the problem, is she's not doing any of the work that she's supposed to do to try to make it work for her. Amber acts like she just can't skip a single meal. You know, that's that food addiction.
because I am not going to be injecting myself with something that isn't working for the intention of the reason why I am taking it, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, this is a weird angle, but we're just gonna talk real quick about my weigh-in today, so I'm gonna post that here. Okay, guys, it's January 20th, time for a weigh-in. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Monday, January 20th.
Hello. It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
504.6 pounds.
504.6. That means I am the same. I was 504 last week too. Sorry if I sound down in the dumps. I feel extremely nauseous right now. Goodbye. But I feel extremely nauseous. I do not feel good at all. So that means I'm up 0.6 from last week, but I'm down 0.2 from my 10-day weight loss. Either way, I am.
So on semaglutide, she has lost point. I think it's funny that she counts the decimals, you know? She always has, because any sort of victory for her, even one that is completely insignificant, she wants to use as a way to say, look, I'm doing it. So she's going to say, I mean, yeah, I haven't lost as much as I want, but I lost 0.2 pounds, so I'm heading in the right direction.
Maintaining, and then I'm actually doing these like Instagram video Q&As right now, and someone's like, you weigh 571, and I'm like, no, but okay, let's go step on the scale. So I did post on Instagram me stepping on the scale, and I usually weigh myself right when I wake up after I use the restroom, completely naked. But I stepped on the scale after I've had 2 meals, I have drank drinks, I have put on clothing, I'm wearing a huge like maxi dress that goes all the way down to the floor. I'm wearing shoes, I got the earrings, and it was up like 3 pounds. And I know that's all just like normal everyday fluctuations based on like what you ate, drank, clothing, fluid retention, water retention, doesn't matter. Ugh, I just did that because this person's like.
Do you think she did that just so we could see her AirPod? I wish she hadn't, because for some reason that just annoys me, you know? And again, there's nothing wrong with wearing an earbud all the time if you want to. But putting yourself on camera wearing one just feels like you're just trying to be cool.
You're 571. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, because what? Like 571? Why not like 570? I don't know. But I'll post that right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. I normally ignore stuff like this, but I just thought it was funny because this person's like, you are 571. You aren't 570. You're not 575. You're 571. Like what? Oh my God. Are you like a scale? Are you like an AI scale? You can look at someone and know how much they weigh? Like, oh my God, be so for real. Like, I'm not faking my weigh-ins. I almost want to go step on the scale right now. Should we do this?
I hate this. I hate the devil horns. I hate her smug, stupid face. I just hate it. She is so insufferable.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Keep in mind, I have 8 today.
So let's just look at the juxtaposition between these two shots, right? Like, so smug. You want me to go away now? Devil horn. Acting all cute. I'm so dainty and cute. And then we have this.
Today, I have food. Let's turn it around. And I have clothes on. I never weigh myself with clothes. It gives me anxiety. But we'll do it. I also have shoes on.
What is up with her nostrils? Her filter is making her look like a skeleton? Is that what is the point in this filter? That is creepy looking. It looks like half her nose is gone. She's got devil horns and zombie face going. Not a great choice. Also, the devil horns are so stupid.
507.4 pounds.
507.4. Damn. That's like 3 pounds more than I was this morning. And do not be alarmed, folks. See this scratch? That's from a cabinet. I'm just making my food. In the corner of a cabinet just plummets my arm. Literally.
Did she just say plummets my arm? I do like when she's live because we really get to see her vocabulary, like in the moment where she doesn't have time to like edit it out or think about it. Plummets. You guys, you got to be really careful because those cabinets will plummet your arms.
Ugh, like I saw skin on the corner of the cabinet. Not the first time that's ever happened to me in my life, but ouch. Yeah,
that looked completely plummeted.
I've been doing this whole Q&A on Instagram, and I said I would keep it specifically for them, so that's the only thing I am going to post from there on here. But anyways, that is my weigh-in. I always weigh more during the day, and then I weigh the most at night. Like, that's normal everyday life, but I just hate seeing it because sometimes I get scale obsessed. But I am only documenting my weigh-ins from the morning because those are most accurate, and that is when anybody should weigh themselves. All right, you guys, so I am about to drink a...
I mean, again, I don't really care about the numbers because it doesn't really matter. She stays within a range and never leaves it, right? She'll get down to 470 something and then get up to 550 something and then just keep going back and forth. So it doesn't matter because she's never going to actually change her lifestyle. She's never going to actually do the work to lose weight. So who cares? She should stop weighing herself completely until she actually changes her behavior. Because she keeps saying, like, I'm making the right choices. So as long as I keep making the right choices, that's all that matters. As long as I feel good, that's all that matters. So if that's the case, then who gives a shit? But she wants us to think that she is making the right choices and she's actually doing some work, but she's not. And she never has. And I'm pretty convinced she never will.
Fanta Zero Sugar. Hey guys, so it is the 21st. It is the next day. So in this room and this lighting, I always look really gray and weird.
The greasy hair, she looks like she just woke up. Do you think the first thing she does when she wakes up, she goes, oh, another day, my back hurts? I think that's the first thing she does is put the AirPod in. Like in fact, she may sleep in it. I just thought about that. She may sleep in it.
Probably what doesn't help is I did a lot of crying last night, so my face was kind of swollen. So I stopped filming my what I ate today video, and I was just gonna like throw it in the dumpster and not even create a video of it. But it's like I already filmed it and I had like my weigh-in there and I was showing some of the foods that I was eating, so I'm still gonna keep it, but I didn't finish the rest of the day. I did have a Hot Pocket, I had a string cheese, and I had like another diet soda. It wasn't anything special.
Cool. Good choices.
So my mental health just is not the greatest right now, and I don't even want to get out of bed if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty much gonna let myself rot here today. And it sucks because I've been very motivated.
How is that different than any other day? I mean, she just sits and does nothing all day, every day. Other than just the crying might be different because she's usually just sits and has a smug face instead of a crying face.
Motivated lately, and I've been uplifting and positive and just feeling really good. And right now, things are kind of dark over here, so I think I'm just going to take some time to myself, and thankfully I have a lot of pre-recorded content, so you guys probably won't notice a difference. Yes, I slept in what I was wearing yesterday. It's super comfortable. I really like sleeping in a long maxi dress is what they call them. I mainly got these actually to sleep in and to just be around in my house in. I've never worn these like in public. I would never. So they are comfy to sleep in. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm still wearing it, because it is very comfortable. And I was freezing at night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my heater's up, it's working, it's on, but since I sleep next to a window, I definitely feel the cold, and it snowed and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, I am going to take some time to try to work on my mental health, and
I'm not sure how that's gonna go, you know? I think she's got a long road right now. There's just so much going on as far as all the things that Snowflake has been posting, and, you know, Emily likely coming out and maybe spilling some tea, or at least her fear that Emily will spill some tea. So yeah, no, she's in for a rough ride for a little while.
I am going to allow myself to be unproductive.
I'm not saying I have much sympathy. I mean, she's brought this all on herself, but I don't think she knows how rough this is going to be.
Even the thought of that gives me anxiety because I've been so productive lately, and I'm just like really scared that I'm going to go down a path that I don't want to go down, but I just don't feel well right now. Like, my mental health is so bad.
By saying I'm going to go down a path that I don't want to go down, you know what she's hinting at, you know? And here's the thing. I don't doubt that she is going through it right now. Absolutely. She is probably going through some shit right now, mentally. No, and physically too. I mean, she's always been going through physical issues. I wonder to myself, like, should I feel sympathy for Amberlynn in this moment because of all the stuff she's going through? And I think that if she had ever shown growing and learning and actually taking any accountability for anything, then I might have some sympathy. I might sort of give her the opportunity to earn some sympathy. But she has shown time and time again that she will completely avoid accountability, completely blame everything on mental illness or other people or anything she can think of. And so I don't really have any sympathy for her. Like, it sucks that she's going through some shit right now. But I mean, this is all on her.
All right, so I tried to do it. I tried to stay.
Well, we've got some bat wings going on here.
Hold on. Just took a quick shower. I didn't wash my hair or anything, but I tried to just stay in bed.
She said that because her hair is nasty and greasy. So she says, I just took a shower, but I didn't wash my hair because it's obvious that her hair is nasty. I'm going to guess there was no shower taken at this moment or for a while.
But I was having heart palpitations, and that happens when I have a lot of anxiety. Last night I had my first panic attack in a very long time. My panic attacks started when I was 18 years old. I actually had my first one right next to my mom, and I genuinely thought I was dying. It's like it's gone in waves where for a few years I wouldn't have a single one, and I don't know what it was, but actually I do know. I do know what it was. I had one last night. I mean, I was hyperventilating. I couldn't catch my breath. My jaw always gets extremely tight. Like, I could barely move it.
So, when you hear somebody talk about something like this, your first reaction, if you're a decent human being, is to go, man, that must suck. But she has lied so much about so many mental illnesses and used those mental illnesses as crutches or shields to block her from accountability, that when I hear her talk about this, all I can think is, I just don't buy it. She's heard these things on the internet. She's heard the symptoms and what happens when you have a panic attack. And so she just regurgitates that.
My whole body is literally trembling. Like, it is honestly the scariest thing in the world. It's like, as I sat there in bed, I was like, I can't let it run my life. I can't let it overrule me. I like to get up and I like to do things in my apartment. I love doing cleaning rounds. I said I would share that with you guys because as someone who...
Okay, so I will say, for somebody who just sits around all day and does nothing, her apartment is relatively clean. It's one of those things where you would assume that somebody as lazy as she is would just have a nasty, dirty apartment. But giving credit where credit's due, her apartment, I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, generally speaking, compared to people like Asmongold and some of those people that you see on the internet that are clearly just slobs, she keeps it pretty clean. Now, I don't think she cleans nearly as much as she claims she does, but as little as she has to do, and as much as she just sits around, watching reaction channels and watching YouTube and stuff like that, she clearly makes some time to clean. So there is that.
Who procrastinates as if they're paralyzed. As someone who has a very short attention span, I created years ago a way.
Oh, there she is again, floating the ADHD idea. She had sort of hinted at that a few videos back, where she claimed that at one point she had seen her regular doctor and they had said, it sounds like you might have ADHD, and they referred her to a specialist, but she ended up never seeing the specialist, but she was basically diagnosed with ADHD, so she's continuing that storyline.
For me to be productive throughout the day, and I call them cleaning rounds. Sometimes I call them productive rounds when it's not just a bunch of cleaning. And I said that I would show that in a vlog, and you guys were like, yes, yes, yes. So I definitely need to do that, but not in this vlog. I want to have cleaning/productive rounds today. I also need to do my taxes, and there's just other things that I need to do that need to get done. And no one's going to do it for me. I have to do it for myself regardless of...
Do you really think she sits down with a calculator and does her taxes and her receipts, her box of receipts? I think she just pays to have them done.
How low I feel. The back of my hair is wet right here from the shower. See, the shower cap works great for girly pops who don't wash their hair every single day, but it still gets a little wet back here. I guess it really doesn't matter that much.
She said wet, but I think what she meant was greasy.
So I am wearing another maxi dress today, and when I do that, what I like to do, I keep an outfit right next to the door for when I take Twinkie out. I will change my clothes because I'm telling you, I will not be seen in public with this on.
Seems like she's just adding a lot of work. having a maxi dress and then changing every time she takes Twinkie out, which shows that Twinkie's not getting taken out very often, probably once a day at best.
So I am going to be productive, but I do want to just take some time for myself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Not much has changed. She clearly going through it, and the worst is yet to come. So I don't know. I think we are about to see a crash out like we've never seen from Amberlynn, unless she's just going to stop posting. But the thing is, she has painted herself into a corner where she has to upload. She can't do anything else for a living, right? This is her job, and this is all she can do. So she can't just decide to stop uploading. She can, but not for very long. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens next with her mentals. So anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.